Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? Oh, manual. I just gave myself a fucking Charlie horse. Today I'm just wearing a black tee in makeup artist fashion. All black because today we're gonna do a following along tutorial. And I haven't done one of these in a very long time, but it seemed like a fun thing to do. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow along a Painted by Spencer tutorial on his channel because honestly I'm a huge fan. I think he's very talented, very good at makeup, and I found a tutorial that I want to like follow along, and it says reverse cat eye, smoky eye video, and I'm like, wait, I want to do this. I want to do that on my face. That here, instead of watching it, I haven't like really watched the video at all. I just kind of like skimmed through. I went to his description to find the products that he has, and I pulled those products to actually use in the video. Some things I had to replace with things that I do have, because there's some things I just literally do not have. It's just, it is what it is, you know? So we have a bunch of the same products, but we have things that aren't the same as well. But, you know, it's the technique. It's about the technique, it's the application, it's the fingers, it's the hands, it's the... You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what today's gonna be. We're gonna just follow along a Painted by Spencer tutorial. We're gonna attempt to do what he can do because he's very talented, and I haven't done like makeup artistry like on other people in a very long time, like when I've done it like in a real way where I'm like really focusing and trying to. But I started in the beauty space, like I was a makeup artist, I was doing other people's makeup, so I feel like I'm really rusty on doing those kind of things. So I'm excited to try this look on me, even though he did it on someone else. I'm praying I can do it though. But yeah, that's what today's video is gonna be. As always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't watch it, and you'll do with that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like when we try to follow along tutorials, if you guys like the gays.
Hey, mama, yeah, we're like, yes, they work and slay.
Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. But yeah, let's all get started on our Painted by Spencer tutorial. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna screen record that bad bitch, and it will be playing right here. We're gonna play Miss Painted by Spencer right here, right along with us on this journey that we're on.
Hello.
Hi. I love me some Spencer, but we are gonna fast forward. Okay, here we're starting. We're starting. Oh my god, it's already getting intense. Ugh, help me. It's already getting crazy. We're already starting. So I already will say I did serum my face earlier, so I don't even have, baby, I don't even have the serum. I don't even have
nice
that.
Serum to have with this triple hyaluronic acid
Yeah.
and peptides. It makes for a
Not
good
one.
first step in the makeup routine. Next, for moisturizer, we're throwing it on back
Oh.
Daily Skin Cream from Tatcha. I haven't used this in a minute, so I figured let's go for it today.
Okay, period. Okay, so he's applying it on with a brush. So what he's doing is he's taking a little dollop. I'm assuming we'll dollop the back of the hand. I'm a huge fan of this moisturizer. Like, I literally use it all the time. And I feel like I got a brush that's kind of similar to his. It's like a flat-sided one. So we're gonna put this on here, and we're just going to really press this in to the skin. We're gonna really press it in and make sure it absorbs. I don't think ever in my whole life applied a moisturizer with a sponge. So, so help me God. It does distribute like low-key better, because I still have a lot left, and I'm already on my forehead. So do I need to start doing that or what? Does anyone else out here apply the moisturizer with a sponge? You guys, let me tell you something real quick. I have to look snatched tonight. I must, because I have an event to go to. Yeah.
Once we have that cream evenly applied, I'm going to move on to the foundation.
Period.
For today is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. I'm using the shade Maple on our model Jess, which is the perfect match for her.
Yes,
Applying
I'm
this
obsessed
on
with this.
the
Okay, you know what? Let me just say real quick, when I saw that this was in his description, I about had a meltdown, because this is one of the most gorgeous foundations ever. And I'm taking the shade 210 Birch, taking 2 pumps of that, and we're gonna apply it like how he's applying it with that same sponge. And we're just going to, he kind of does this like rolling motion. If you haven't tried this foundation, how dare you? How absolute dare you? It is so beautiful and so absolutely stunning that I will definitely happily be using this. He does this like rolling thing. Do you see that? He like rolls this. Am I rolling correctly? Am I rolling with the homies? Like, I don't know what kind of like rolling I'm supposed to do. I mean, in all senses of the word, I do not roll. I'm not gonna lie. I do not roll. This foundation is absolutely beautiful, but the thing is, because it's so radiant, I do tend to mix it with something a little bit more matte. So, I'm scared to just do this on its own because it is a little bit too radiant for me. You guys, so far we are rolling. I will say the fact that I put this on with zero primer, it does haunt me a little bit. He didn't prime, so I'm a little scared. He didn't do that, so I'm scaredness.
I used this on myself a couple of times now, and I really like how it looks throughout the day. But I will say, I like it better when it's set with a little bit of powder. Not
Me too.
much powder, just a little. Okay, I'm gonna move on to highlighting and concealing with a Too Faced Born This Way
Oh!
concealer.
Okay, so we are moving on to the concealer now. So he brought this out. He brought out the Born This Way. I actually really like this concealer. He's actually using it in the shade Pearl, and I'm actually using it in the shade Pearl as well. You guys see, I do have some things, dude. Like, where do you place it? Let's find out.
I want to add light.
Right here.
Once I'm done applying this on with a brush, I'm gonna leave it on for a few minutes while I apply
Are you?
contour before I blend this all out. But in the meantime, as you see, I'm adding this to the under eye area, the cupid's bow, the corners of the mouth, the center of the forehead, and down the center of the nose.
That's a lot of
And a little bit more
places.
to that.
Okay, so you guys, where he's applying the concealer is down the nose. I feel like this is why is Pearl low-key like kind of yellow and golden on me? The thing what I love about Spencer, maybe he uses makeup. He's glamming around the nose. Do you guys feel like it's a little dark on me though? I do. I personally think it's a tad dark. I do. Should we lighten it? Okay, I'm only using a different color to lighten my concealer up. I'm taking this Hourglass one just because it's a little dark on the inner portion. I feel like it's a little gold for me, which I'm kind of surprised about. I really did not think that the shade Pearl would be too dark for me. I'm going to let that kind of settle in. Let's see what's next.
All right, for the contour, I'm actually using the Shiseido foundation again.
I don't have a Shiseido foundation for the contour, but what he's doing is he's using a stippling brush and a bronzery, contoury color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the NARS Laguna 2 Bronzing Cream, because he's using a cream while the concealer dries.
A deeper shade called Henna. With this, I apply...
Henna. Oh, this bitch is going in. So he's doing it all over the forehead. Oh my god. I actually feel like the color is very similar. Up to the temple. Oh, all over. Oh, baby, we're going around, even around the heart. Right here, too. On the cheeks. I feel kind of weird leaving my concealer this long to set out for. It's kind of freaking me out. A little bit right here on the cheeks. I can't really do my jawline because I have facial hair. But I will take it on the nose as well with a little brush. Oh my god, I literally feel so beat right now. You guys, I feel beat to the ground.
I'll head back to the same sponge I've been using.
Same sponge.
Again, blending everything
And just blend it out, okay.
Both the contour and the highlight. Which means we're at that part of the video where I sign off for a minute while you enjoy the blending process.
So what he's doing is just taking that same exact sponge, going into the forehead, and damn it, I already started blending into the concealer. Fuck me. Okay, but what we're doing, he's taking the sponge, and whatever product he had left over, he's letting that blend the contour into the product. You know what it's giving? It's giving underpaint. Mama, I'm underpainted. Am I underpainted? I think so. Okay, we're gonna take this on the cheek. Oh my god, that's blending gorgeous. Best Spencer. You're onto something, bitch. Me swearing as if I didn't literally already follow him and love his stuff. Actually, add a little bit more. I don't know, I just feel like it's not dark enough because I'm using that foundation that's still on there. So I might just add a little bit more. And then we'll see. This right here? No, it's starting to give underpaint. All it took was a little underpaint for me to look pretty. He's still blending, so he's blending out with the same thing. Hasn't even touched the concealer yet. He's just doing all the stuff around it. Oh, he's doing it with this? Okay. Thank goodness he's a YouTuber because he's using no copyright sound music. Like, the music is just fine. Okay, now he's going in on the other side of the sponge with the concealer. See, I didn't see that part. I was getting too zesty. Okay. I don't know if I'm a fan of this brush, by the way, this sponge. I don't think it's my vibe. One thing about me, I'm gonna need a point. Oh, he's just stamping. He's stamping it in. Stamping it. Oh, he's going. Yep, he's taking that shit far as fuck. Oh, I'm getting pulled back, y'all. Oh, on the lid too? Oh shit, okay. Baby, it goes everywhere. On the lid too. Over the lashes.
We're just about done with this.
Wait, I'm not done. Okay. Oh my god, you guys, I'm snatching. I'm snatching freaking wigs, dude. I never really let my concealer sit for this long. So that's something that's pretty unique for me, but I am kind of living. Okay, now I want to add more bronzer. God damn it. Okay, am I giving a snatched boots look? I feel like I look like her. I look like her, I think, personally.
Blend it together perfectly. Now to set them into place, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder and beginning the placement of this powder with the under eye areas.
Powder. powder, Laura Mercier translucent, and I do have a puff as well. So we're gonna take our Laura Mercier translucent, and he's using the powder in his hands. In the palm of his hands, he holds life. Work. So what he does is that he like rolls the puff up, and he gets the product in his hands, has the model look up completely, and starts to set her in place very ferociously. I need more fucking powder. I need more than just a hand. Huh? Oh my god, I'm getting fucking snatched, dude.
Start with the under eyes because that's
Okay.
usually the first to crease. So I set it ever
Right.
so slightly with my powder puff before I move on to setting the rest of the face with the same Laura Mercier powder. And I'll then come back to the under eyes for the baking process.
Oh, we will. I'm a huge puff person, so this I'm on board with. Absolutely. So then he takes the rest, whatever's is on his sponge, and he just like lightly dabs the powder like on the perimeters of his face very slowly. Kind of like this. He just kind of dabs it over. Am I looking like her or not? So we're going to set very slowly the perimeters of the face. Very lightly. He does it like in such a light, delicate way. It's very like soft. He's very just like, it's a whisper. It's just barely, he's never barely even touched. Okay, great. So once we're set, we're fully set in place. We are mugged, we are set, we are boots. I'm gonna take a little bit of a fluffy brush, and we're gonna put translucent powder underneath that eye, like you said.
Area to bake with Laura Mercier powder. I've just
Okay.
dipped the brush into this powder and started placing it onto the area I'm looking for a tad bit more brightness from.
Okay.
And I'm being sure to bring that up onto the sides of the nose to really snatch that nose contour we created. Next, I'm going to use this blush from Patrick.
Oh, right there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this translucent powder, a light layer, since we already set our face, we're gonna take a light layer of this up to the side of the nose. And we are going to snatch our nose in. Fucking Betty Crocker up in here, dude. Betty Crocker is literally shaking because of us. You guys, are you ready for the snatchery? Okay, so next he brought out a Patrick Ta blush. And so I don't actually exactly have that shade that he has, but I am going to use the Do We Know Her shade. So I technically just don't have that pinky one that he has, but I will be taking this one.
You all already know my love for a blush, so I have no shame in packing it on now because by the end of this tutorial, the blush will have settled into the skin.
I need a better brush. Okay, so we're gonna, like he was saying, that basically we take a lot of blush now. So by the time that video is over, the blush is melted in and it makes more sense. So we're gonna take that. Why is it like there's a literal line? Okay, you know what? Why is that going on like that? Why is there one streak? Okay, we'll try this one. We're just gonna lightly go all over. I feel like I'm too powdered, you guys. Maybe I powdered too much because I feel like I have to really kind of go in, but then it kind of like stays put. Why is there a line? Why is there a line? Help. Okay, small brush now. Now we're getting serious. Small brush. It's getting better. I was also really scared, you guys. I was. Why was that not blending? I got really nervous there for a second. Wow. Yeah, I feel like I need a cigarette. I don't even smoke, and I think I need a cigarette. Yeah. Okay, now we have blush on. The blush looks sickening, I'm not gonna lie. Let's try.
Once I have this applied, I'm gonna move on to the brows. I'm using the brand new Huda Beauty.
His looks much softer than mine. His looks much softer and much more delicate than mine does. Okay, what we're gonna do, another brush, taking the same Laura Mercier translucent powder, and we're gonna lightly just run over it all, because this is gonna help diffuse the blush. Oh, bitch. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. That blush was very haunting. Haunting of Hill House over here. I know. It was a nightmare. A nightmare. Honey, that's all we needed. That's all we needed. We don't have to be scared. Okay, brow pencil. He's basically running the brow pencil, which we have, Huda Beauty. Running the brow pencil through the brow and giving a nice fluffy look. Let's see.
Right now because I've become a brow fanatic. I think we all have,
he does
right?
that.
And
Yeah,
whenever this was
right.
one of the thinnest pencils on the market.
The way he's a wizard, he is a very fast wizard. Mind you, of course, there's obviously editing involved, and he's not actually doing it that fast as it looks. But to me, I'm like, I have to keep pausing it because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. By the way, I have to say I'm a humongous fan of this pencil already. I love the Huda Beauty pencils. And he just essentially did a full brow on her. It's a really nice, full looking brow. Not overly thick. I like that. That's kind of what I feel like I've been doing recently as well. Basically what I'm saying is that me and Spencer are the same. Yeah.
Jess brought her puppy. Look how stinking cute she is.
Oh my god, that literally looks like young Zaya. What? Okay, so what we have, you guys, we have this fluffy brow, which I think looks absolutely amazing. Not too overly full, but definitely like, damn, look at that fullness. And then he took the Benefit 24-hour brow setter and set the bad bitches in place. So we're gonna use that. Benefit know exactly what they did with this one. Honey, this shit ain't gonna move. This ain't gonna move. Okay, great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go do my other brow off camera. And we'll be back together to do eyes with Spencer. Damn, that brow looks sickening. Alrighty then, so here we are. We are back. And the brows are filled. I can't do the song because Spencer doesn't do the song. But like, okay, a quick version. This is what it's giving so far. I feel like I just feel very like lightly diffused. My bronzer is not so intense, like because I don't have like powder bronzer on top of my bronzer. I'm not used to that at all. Like I'm not used to not adding more bronzer. I'm not used to just the underpainting vibes.
All right, moving on. I'm using this taupe eyeshadow from Bobbi Brown to add a little depth to the upper eyelid.
So I don't actually have that taupe shadow from Bobbi Brown. That's one thing I didn't have. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix this Modern Renaissance warm taupe shade with milk tea from Lunar Beauty Nude Prism to create like a cool toned kind of taupey look and just kind of run that all over the lid. Because that's what he's doing. He's just adding it for depth and dimension.
There's really no strategy here with the placement. I'm just throwing the pigment on and then blending it up and out to create a little drama.
Okay.
The trick with this eye look today is not to go too overboard with the shadows on the upper lid, as we want most of the drama and the attention to go to the lower lash line with the black eyeliner.
Okay, perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this shadow, this taupe shade, and we're just gonna run it up and atom out into the lid and just kind of put it everywhere. Add a little bit more in the outer corner, like he was saying, for the depth. And we're just gonna have one kind of just like classically nude, taupey, cool toned shade. That's pretty good. Okay, now he's taking the one size liner on the lower lash line. I do not have that liner, so I grabbed another black eyeliner.
And running this completely through the waterline and between the lower lashes before I smoke it out. Now,
this is a Victoria Beckham one, all the way to the inner corner. Oh god. Okay, so you guys, I'm just taking this eyeliner really quickly, and we're gonna start blending that out as he's doing there. He blends out the little liner pretty quickly because he says, you know, when you're doing an eyeliner look like this, you gotta make sure it's blended before it fully dries down. So make sure it's just like really coated. The whole thing is coated. The lashes, between the lashes.
If need be, you can always go back in with the pencil to give it a little bit more depth in the areas you need to.
Okay, so what we're... Oh, she looks so snatched. Spencer, you are snatching her down. So what we're gonna do, we're just, again, like he said, we're just gonna make sure we are really emphasizing that black, and we're blending it out and pulling it out a little bit on the outer corner to give us that feline kind of lifted shape, just a little bit. So he does a little bit on the outside.
Or a hot pink. Have fun with it. Here,
I'm trying to have fun, Diva. I'm trying.
Once more to diffuse the edges a bit before I use.
Okay, so we're gonna make sure that's done and we're diffused. So now what he is doing, he's actually taking that same shade, that taupey shade, and he's using a smaller brush to really diffuse that black. So let's take our taupe / milk tea shade and let's diffuse that to make it look more soft and blended. Is it giving, you guys? Am I giving?
Not be afraid of dragging in that inner corner and dragging out that outer corner to get that sultry feline effect.
Period. Okay, so what he also did is he actually tight-lined the girl's upper lid. So I'm just gonna make sure I got this fully completed. Okay, then he tight-lined. So he took this and he connected the top portion as well. Ah! Fuck me, bro. Fuck me. God damn you, Manuel. My eyes are too sensitive for tight-lining. Lord of God, help me. I feel like I just ran a marathon trying to get a tight lining on. So there's that. Let's cover that up. Let's cover those indiscretions right up. I feel like it is giving, though. I do feel like it's giving. He also has that shadow and like that like kind of wing situation into the top a little bit, like right in here. So it's not just winging out at the bottom, it's like winging out right here. Slightly at the like top of the outer corner of the eye. And I also feel like it's gonna look real good when I put a lash on, so. Let me stop dragging myself real quick. What do we think? I feel like I added a little bit too much on the top, but I don't think it looks bad. Like, I don't think it was, like, unnecessary to add that. It's actually very much might be my damn vibe. Okay, so what he did is he actually applied mascara. He took the Damn Girl mascara from Too Faced. So we're gonna take that all over the... Let me curl my lashes, baby, because these lashes are horrific. That's what that, like... Ah! You guys, I just brought out a scissor. Imagine that I got the scissor, and I brought the scissor to my eye instead of the lash curler, and I cut off all my lashes. That literally, the thought of that actually scares me. It scares me to be still.
It scares me to be still. It's terrifying, yeah.
Damn Girl mascara. This is a huge ass wand. Damn. I feel like this is a good volumizing mascara. Definitely doesn't really do anything for my curl. It doesn't keep me curled, but it is really good at separating and giving you volume.
And then with the Makeup Forever Starlit Diamond Powder in the shade 101, I'm going to use a small amount of this on the upper lid because I love glitter. In fact,
me too. I have that. I have the diamond lip powder. I have 102. I have 102, bitch. I'm gonna go hunt. Hold on. Let me go hunting. Turns out I don't have 101. And I thought I did, and I thought I had it right here. This is 102. And I literally feel like I'm actually gonna scream. It looks so similar though. But it has a yellow reflect. We're not doing yellow reflect today. So what we're gonna actually do instead, I'm taking the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag Facelift palette, and I'm taking Full Fantasy. This is F-U-L-L, not F-O-O-L like me and Laura. Full Fantasy. I'm gonna take a little bit of that, and I'm gonna lightly press that, because this is essentially a completely translucent reflect glitter that you can use to be your, you know, sparkly moment. Okay, great. So what I'm gonna do, you guys, now that we have the eye essentially done, pre-lash, I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye off camera real quick so we can make it even, and then apply a lash. I do not have those roll-cut lashes like he's using. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm actually gonna use the Libre lashes. This is Karen LFSID's new brand. Shout out to Karen. I'm gonna take the shade number 6 because it's a really outer focused lash. It's almost like an outer corner lash. Do you see that? And I feel like that's kind of exactly what that roll-cut lash was giving. So I'm gonna do this lash on the outer corner, and we're gonna see what it's gonna give. I'm very excited about it. Okay guys, so we are back and we have our lash on. I wanted to do obviously like an outer corner flare. These are the Libre number 6 lashes. It's like an outer corner flared lash. And this is the look so far. Is it giving painted base better?
Next, with this Ofra highlighter in the shade Rodeo Drive, I'm going to apply this down the center of the nose, Cupid's bow, and cheekbone.
I feel like the bake has been wiped off by this point, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe off my bake of the under eye. It is bright up in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our Rodeo Drive from Ofra highlighter, and I do have that one right here. And we're gonna apply it on the center of the nose. Ofra has amazing highlighters, as we all know. Absolutely stunning.
By the way,
what's next?
You guys remember a few videos back, I was saying I was
Top
going
of
to
lip.
try to get a discount code with Ofra. Well, long story short, we have one now. It's Spencer20. I'll put it down below in the description.
Come on, Spencer20.
Do you guys even care about discount codes? Like, is that still
not really?
100% honest.
I don't really care about them anymore, Diva.
To me either way, but I'm just asking because if you don't.
What am I doing? I'm doing my routine. I'm not going to obviously set with that part down here because I don't need to do that. But we added our Rodeo Drive highlighter. Very strong, very intense. It's very beautiful. It really is such a gorgeous highlighter. It's absolutely insane. But now we're gonna go on to lips. So he is doing Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner, which I do have here.
In the shade Sweet Tea to line the borders.
Boom.
Borders. I am overdrawing just a tad bit today to get that sultry pout. I'm really only focusing this liner on the outer borders, as I'm going to use a lipstick with a rose pink undertone to fill it in.
But what he also did is that he kind of like brought in the sides of the lip. So we're gonna do that too. Bringing in the edges. That's brought in, huh?
The lipstick I'm using today is this liquid lipstick from Pat McGrath Labs in the shade Divine Nude. Okay, so he has this blended out to perfection. So we will blend out this lip liner as well. I just want to make sure we have a lip liner that is blended and gorgeous. Okay, so here's our lip liner. And because I do not have that Pat McGrath lipstick, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the Lunar Beauty Daydream liquid lipstick, which is a rosy pink. And I'm placing this right in the center and then blending it into the liner. Right now, I'm really loving a brown shade liner paired with a dusty rose lipstick.
Okay.
I think they just complement each other really well.
Dusty rose lipstick. We're going to take that. We're going to blend that pinky tone of Daydream into our brown lip liner. Do I look even? I don't think they look even, yo. I don't think my shits look even, low key. Okay, what is next?
But I will forever love a glossy finish, which is why I'm going to add the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Lip Gloss.
I do not have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Lip Gloss, but I do have the Lunar Beauty Clear Lip Gloss. So we're gonna take our completely clear lip gloss, Miss Crystal Kiss. Crystal Kiss is that girl.
And just like I had with the lipstick, I'm focusing this placement mostly in the center of the lips. I say it all the time, but I believe everyone should own at least one clear lip gloss. So that instead of having
I agree, girl. I agree. Lunar Beauty is that girl.
Finished lipstick. Okay, lastly, I'm using this Krylon fixing spray to set
Krylon fixing spray to set that shit in place. I do not have that, but that's like a good mattifying one. That one's like very intense. I cannot ever find it anywhere. I'm gonna take the Milk Pore Eclipse setting spray because this is a mattifying kind of setting spray. So I'm gonna take this to kind of keep everything locked into place. Where did I just sprayed the side of myself and it sprayed my entire arm. Dumbass. Okay, let's see.
Makes this the very last step in creating my signature reverse cat eye.
I'm a fan too.
On our naturally gorgeous model.
I don't look as pretty as the model though, that's the problem. Spencer, I loved it. You guys, that is it for following our Spencer routine. Let me just tell you guys my honest thoughts. I think I look very pretty. I'm not gonna lie, I actually think I look really good. I think there's some parts of the routine that I would change up personally just to adjust for my makeup style. For example, I would add more bronzer on my outer corners with actual bronzer that's powder and not just do the underpainting. I love how the eyes turned out. I would honestly keep eyes completely as is. I think they look absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I think it's more so the cheeks for me. Like, I just feel like I look very fair. Like, very fair. Not as like dimensional as I usually go. My nose, same thing with my nose. You know, obviously I got a blush on, but I feel like I need more color. I need more color in my face, in my routine. The lip I think is gorgeous. I'm not used to like a pinky brown lip. I'm used to more of a nude tone lip with the gloss. But I actually really do think that I look fucking snatched. This is the vibe up close. Thank you, Spencer, bitch, for just absolutely slaying the children and giving us what needs to be given. Because I do feel like this is it wasn't really hard to follow along, by the way. He does make it so easy to follow along his tutorials. I think it was so much fun to do. Actually, a lot of fun trying to recreate his makeup style. Hopefully I did it justice a little bit or something close to it. I know I don't look the same as I usually look, I feel, so that's when I feel like I did it justice because I'm just not used to this look on me. Do I need to incorporate more of his steps into my routine? Let me know. And let me know if you guys like this kind of video. I had fun doing it. I really did. I don't know if you guys even enjoy these kind of videos. I haven't done them in literally a gazillion fucking years. But truly, I did have fun making it. And, you know, I know that, like, making videos for a living when it's your job, like, you know, I know I gotta do stuff that, like, will get, like, more views and things like that. But, like, this felt like a fun video I just wanted to do for fun. And even if it doesn't get a lot of views in comparison to my other videos, I had a fun time doing it. And that's fun. Like, and that's cool. That makes me happy. Just had fun following along because I just felt like I was learning, you know? I felt like I was learning again. Sometimes it feels like YouTube has turned into, like, you know, just one big reviewing thing. There's no, like, tutorials really as much as anymore. Things like that. So it does feel kind of nice to do something like this where I did feel like I learned some things along the way. But yeah, that's it. Don't forget to check out Spencer's channel. He's an amazing channel. I'll leave a link down below. So check his shit out because he is absolutely fire. That's it for today's video. Have a great rest of the night or day, wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you. Mwah. Okay, we queer. Definitely queer. Oh, one thing about me, queer. I'm wearing a plain black tee in, you know, and just makeup artist fashion. Fast form? What? Sickening. Okay, so what he's doing is he's doing the whole lip. I feel like I look like Snow fucking White. That's what I feel like right now. But also like Snow White with like pretty like good arms. You know what I mean? Don't forget. Oh no. Where are you?